Hi everyone, welcome to M classes again with this new video. In this video, we'll be talking about again same thing that I have explained in my previous video, that is recursion. And here we'll be doing one problem or one program. So that will be on Fibonacci series. Now, before I go into the program about the Fibonacci series, let me just talk about what is Fibonacci series and how does it look like. So basically, Fibonacci series is a series of numbers where the next number is addition of previous two numbers. So this is what a Fibonacci series and how it looks like. So basically it will be first number is 0, then next number is 1, and then next number is, so 0 plus 1, the answer is 1. Again the next number will be addition of previous two numbers, that is 1 plus 1, answer is 2. Then the next number will be 2 plus 1, that is 3. Then the next number will be 3 plus 2, that is 5. So like this it will go on. Next number will be 3 plus 5, 8, and then it will be 13. Then it will be 21, and it will go on like this. So we need to write a I am going to write a program on this where it can evaluate or it can find the Fibonacci of a number. Now Fibonacci of a number, what does that mean? Basically we cannot say that find the Fibonacci of 20 or 21 or 100 like this. So it is the number of terms I want. So basically 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 8, all these are terms. So if I say what is the place of 5, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, so sixth position. So if I write Fibonacci 6, then the program should be able to print from 0 1 1 2 3 5. So program should be able to do this function. Now this function, if I want to tell in point of view in as a variable, so basically the f of n means the next number is equals to the previous number, that is that minus f of n minus 1, and addition with the next number, so that will be my f of n minus 2. Okay, so that's how the Fibonacci series is calculated. The next number is equals to addition of the previous two, and this is the same function or the same logic we are going to do in the programming as well. Now let's start our programming. So we'll be defining one function whose name is, let's say I'll write Fibonacci, and here we'll pass a argument as well, and let the argument is n for how many number of terms I want to calculate, and inside that I'll take two base cases. So the what is the base cases? If n is less than equal to, if the user enters n value as 0 or less than 0, in that case the program will return me the value as 0. So this will be the zeroth term we can say. So that value will be written as 0, and else if there will be another condition. So else if there will be another condition, and the condition is if enter value is equals to 1, so then also the program will return me a fixed value, that is 1. So Fibonacci of 1 will be 1, and in all other cases I need to find one function, so that is return. What value it will return? So it will return Fibonacci, that is a function I have taken n minus 1 plus n minus 2 of Fibonacci, n minus 2. So this will be returning this function. So here we have understood that it is f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. Okay, so same thing we have written. While doing one example line by line, we'll see that how does this happen. Fine. Now let us execute the code. So if I execute the code, obviously there is nothing going to happen. That's because I have just defined the function. I have not called the function. The function to work, it should be called first. So let us call the function by taking one user input. Let me take as an integer input, and from the user I will ask enter sorry, enter a number for Fibonacci series value. Okay, so we'll ask the user to enter this, and then whatever the result I want, so I'll be storing that with the variable result. And what is that result? So I'll in this I'll call the function with the value of x. So here I'm calling the Fibonacci function that I have defined, and I'm passing on argument that is equals to x. Okay, so and then we can just print the result as well as my number. Okay, now this much is the program, basic program required. Further we'll do some modification to that. We'll see some other points also, but right now just let's execute this program. So here it will ask enter a Fibonacci series value. So we can enter anything. Let me enter just 4 here. And okay, what is the error? Let me see. So a spelling mistake. Okay, so let me enter 4 here. Again some error. Fibonacci. Oh, okay, this spelling mistakes somewhere else again. So it will enter 3 here. So returning 3 here. Why it is returning 3? If you see here 0 1, sorry, 1 0 1 2 3. So the fourth value it is returning as 3 here. Now if I execute the code and write 5 here, so it will return 5. Okay, something is going wrong. Fibonacci of 6, yeah, right. So Fibonacci of 6 is 8. Then if I write Fibonacci of 9, it should be, what is happening? 7. Okay, 6 is yes, 7 is 13. Then your 8 will be 21. Sorry. So then your 9 will be 34. So like this it will go on. Let us see one by one. If I enter 0, then the answer is 0. Okay, if I enter 0th term, if I enter 1, the answer is 1. Now if I enter 2 here, then still the answer is 1. That's because here 0 1 2, the second term is also 1 here. Now if I enter 3 here, then the answer is 2. Why? Because 0 1 2 3, this is the third term. Okay, so that's why the answer printed here is 3. Now if I enter 4 here, then it will give me 3. That's because here 2 plus 1 will be added and the result will be 3. Then if I execute for 5, then it will be 5. Then if I execute for 6, it will be 8. So like this it will go on. Now let us see how this is happening. Let me enter just 4 and the answer is 3. Let's try to explain that why it is 3 or how it is being calculated as 3. Okay, so calculate that, let me do the calculation with this writing. Okay, now here x value is equals to your 4 I have taken. Okay, that means n will be equals to 4 initially. Now when n is equals to 4, then this condition will be false, this condition will be false, and it will come to this condition. Okay, so now here Fibonacci of n, what it will return if n equals to 4, it will return this particular function, this expression. And this function, let me write in short. So this will be f of n minus 1, that is 3, plus f of n minus 2, that is 2. Still this will call a function, so this is calling a function Fibonacci of 3. Now what happens here, it will call a function where the n value instead of 4 it will be 3. Now this will return, so Fibonacci of n minus 1 plus Fibonacci of n minus 2. So this particular will return Fibonacci of 3 minus 1 is 2 plus Fibonacci of 1. Okay, after this is returning, it will also return same similar thing. In this case, when it will be executed, the value of n equals to 2, and it will be returning this value where it is Fibonacci of n minus 1, that is 1, plus Fibonacci of n minus 2, that is 0. Okay, so for next step, actually what I got Fibonacci of 2 plus Fibonacci of 1, again plus Fibonacci of 1 plus Fibonacci of 0. That's what I got. Now for this one, it will call the Fibonacci function again. So where this 2 is there, so Fibonacci 2 already I know that this is what will be the result. So this is Fibonacci of 1 plus Fibonacci of 1 plus again Fibonacci of 1 is there, Fibonacci of 1, Fibonacci of 0, let's say. Okay, now Fibonacci of 1 is what? So if this value is equals to 1, then this condition will be satisfied, so it will return 1. So now this is 1 plus Fibonacci of 1 is 1 plus 1 plus 1, then Fibonacci of 0 is what? Fibonacci of 0 is 0. Now this total value is 1 plus 2, 2, 3, 4. So that will return 4 here. Okay, so if I start this, so this value will be 4. Okay, this will be 0 actually. So this 0 is there, that means this value will be also 0, and that is equals to 3. So sorry, I this written this one. Oh, fine. So with this the value will be 3, that is what we are getting, value is equals to 3. Okay, if you got confused what happened, so here f of 2 will return f of 1 plus f of 0, but I had written f of 1, so that's why it came as 4, but that's how it will be 3. Now likewise, if I give here, if I execute and give, let's say 5, then it will give me 5. So how this 5 will happen? So similarly, this will be f of 4 plus f of 3. So again it becomes f of 3 plus f of 2 plus f of 2 plus f of 1. Now f of 3 becomes f of 2 plus f of 1. This becomes plus f of 1 plus f of 0. So this one becomes plus f of 1 plus f of 0, and this f of 1 is already will be equals to 1. The value is directly can be calculated. Okay, find this f of 2, again it becomes f of 1 plus f of 0. Okay, so this can be replaced here. So total it will be 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1. So it is coming 1 plus 1 plus 1 3 plus 1, and here it is 1 total. So total value will be equals to 5 in this case. So that's how the recursive function will work for Fibonacci series, and we'll be explaining some other concept in the next videos.